So, what if dating wasn't just about swiping right? What if it was about building your personal brand, earning crypto, and maybe even getting a biometric implant? Yeah, you heard that right. Today, we are diving deep and deconstructing Zocialized, a super exclusive, seriously high-tech, and wildly expensive platform that is trying to completely redefine digital romance. It all starts with a very slick, very seductive promise, where success meets romance. It paints this picture of being the ultimate playground for rich, successful singles. But as we all know, in the world of luxury, that kind of exclusivity always has a price tag. The real question is, what's it going to cost you to even get through the door? Okay, let's just cut right to the chase with the number that makes your jaw hit the floor. $10,000. And nope, that's not for a lifetime membership. That's a number you'd expect to see for a down payment on a car, not for a dating app.
And here's the kicker. That's not a one-and-done deal. That's the price every single month. It just makes you wonder, right? What on earth could they possibly be offering to justify that kind of money? Well, the answer starts with who they even let pay for it.
The entire platform, the whole brand, is built around this one single word: elite. And trust me, this isn't just some marketing buzzword. It's a very real, very high wall designed to keep almost everyone out. So who exactly gets past the virtual velvet rope? The guest list is, let's say, tightly controlled. We're talking high net worth individuals, big-time influencers, and top-tier professionals. And it's not just about how much money you have. It's about where you live. The platform is only open to people from 20 very specific, very wealthy countries. And even if you check all those boxes, you still can't just sign up. You need a personal invitation from someone who's already on the inside.
So, let's say you're in the right country and you know the right people. You think you're golden, right? Not so fast. Getting in means you have to clear two more pretty big hurdles: your money and your identity.
So here's the breakdown of the bill. The entry-level gold tier starts at $2,500 a month. That price doubles to $5,000 for platinum, which gets you a dedicated manager. And for the full $10,000, the diamond tier gives you a 24/7 personal representative. I mean, that's basically a full-time concierge just for your love life.
And to make absolutely sure that everyone is who they claim to be, you have to run through this intense 3-step verification process. The platform boasts that this system makes scammers, bots, and fake profiles a thing of the past. You've got to prove your identity with a government ID, take a custom photo holding your username, and even record a short introductory video. Okay, so you've passed all the tests, you've paid a small fortune, and you're finally in. You'd think this is all for some hyper-exclusive dating service, right? Well, that's just the cover story. The reality is, Zocialized isn't really a dating app at all. It's a whole social ecosystem.
Think about it like this. On the left, you've got your typical dating app. Its whole purpose is to help you find matches. Simple. But on the right, you see Zocialized's real ambition. This is a place to build your personal brand, to monetize your content, and even to earn digital assets, like NFTs.
I mean, it comes with a full suite of professional tools just for its members, who they see as creators. We're talking a dashboard to track monetization, analytics to check your audience engagement, and a point system that rewards you for participating. So yeah, forget dating. This is a high-end social media platform first, and romance is just one of the features.
All right, so what we have is an exclusive social club for creators that cost a fortune to get into. But believe me, the rabbit hole goes way deeper. Now we get to the core of what makes Zocialized so unique, and honestly, kind of sci-fi.
At the heart of it all is something called the Match IQ engine. This is their special sauce, their proprietary AI, and it goes way beyond just swiping left or right. It analyzes how you interact on the platform, what kind of content you look at, and your overall behavior to suggest matches based on, supposedly, your core values. But that AI, that's just the engine under the hood. The platform itself is built as an entire operating system for your social life, and it's called MagicQOS. And this is where it gets really weird. The OS can integrate with an optional ZID chip implant. Yes, a biometric chip. The idea is to literally merge technology with your body to give the system real-time emotional feedback. It even comes with software that claims to monitor the health of your romantic bond. Seriously. Think of it like a credit score, but for your relationship, and it's constantly being analyzed by an algorithm. Let's just unpack this for a second, because it is absolutely wild. MatchOS is described as a soulmate simulator. Its user interface actually adapts to your emotional state in real time.
You can log in using your unique heartbeat and what they call your emotional signature. For couples, there's a shared desktop mode, and it even has built-in AI coaching modules to, guide your relationship.
So we have this incredibly engineered, biometric-driven ecosystem. And that brings up the final and maybe the most critical question of all. In a system this complex, who really owns your story? Who's in charge here?
This is where Zocialized is playing in two different worlds. On one hand, it's just like any other social media app. You post your content and you grant them a license to use it however they want. That's old school Web 2 stuff. But it also has this Web 3 layer, where your interactions can earn you NFTs. And these are digital assets that you actually truly own secured on the blockchain, that you can trade or sell for real value.
So here's how that whole economy actually works. You're active on the platform, you're engaging, matching, going to events, and you earn these things called Z points. Then you can take those points and use them to mint an NFT. This literally transforms your social effort into a real digital asset that lives in your crypto wallet, an asset that has actual value in their marketplace.
And get this is a direct quote from their own manifesto. They claim they're designed for Gen Z, a generation that values authenticity over algorithms, which is just a fascinating statement for a platform that seems to be one of the most algorithmically engineered social experiments ever created.
So to quickly recap the journey we just took, we started with the facade, this idea of an elite dating app. Then we peeled that layer back to find a whole creator economy underneath. Beneath that was this wild sci-fi core with an emotionally intelligent OS and biometric hardware. And right at the very center of it all, we found a new set of rules built on a Web 3 economy, where your social life actually generates tradable assets.
And all of this really leaves us with one final, pretty unsettling question to think about. In a system where every single interaction is measured, monetized, and optimized, where your connections become assets and your romance is engineered, what does the future of authenticity even look like?